Hey there, this is my review of the Nutsac Bags Satchel. It's a satchel bag made by Nutsac, which is a fairly, I imagine, new company. I've only just been hearing of them. And it's a really well-made Frost River-esque type of bag. So there's like your tactical bags, and then there's like your Duluth-style packs, and this sort of falls more into the latter. It's very much like traditionally, assembled using various different canvases and leathers rather than your nylons and your brasses and whatnot. Let's have a nice close look at it. So you see it's not a huge bag. This is the one that's made for like the iPad. So it's not quite a laptop bag. A laptop won't fit in here. My iPad Pro fits in here just fine though. So it's kind of like a EDC bag still, I would suggest, rather than being like a backpack or anything like that. What I've been using this for the most, I send a lot of stuff at the post office, and lots of that stuff is knives. I often rock up to the post office with this, with a few knives in it. It's a good way to carry the stuff into the office without having it all in my pockets and have to plop it all out and pull all my keys and pocket fluff. And also, say if I'm sending a large fixed blade or something, then it's good. I can have it in this bag, take it straight out, and then in it goes to a postage packet. So there you go. The cool thing about this bag is it has this nice leather base. I've got another pack which I'll show you later on, which is a bigger version of this, but it doesn't have a leather base, and leather bases are awesome for durability. This is nice, good, thick quality leather. Very, very nice indeed. So it's got some internal organization. It's got a internal zipper pocket. It's hard to see with this daylight. I'll show you a proper loadout later. It's got some internal zipper pockets, one internal zipper pocket, and then two slip pockets, and then a pretty generous amount of space, really. You could keep like a good few books in here, or you could keep like probably 7 iPads stacked on top of each other, or whatever. But yeah, it's a good size bag without being too huge that I sort of feel like I'm carrying like a full-fledged, like, I don't know, laptop bag, I guess, which is probably the next size up of bag. Check out Nutsac's store because they'll have a whole range of different sized bags from the big to the small, but this one is about right for me. Let's see what we can put in it in a section I like to call Alright, enough silliness. This is an actual EDC loadout that I'll show you right now. Alright, so, just so you get an idea of how the bag functions, this would be how you sort of carry it around the town while you're doing your business. So, all sealed up, bouncing along on your hip, sits pretty well, no worries at all. You need something, crack it open, you'll probably have it zipped up. Anyway, unzip, fold down. So I've got a front pocket and I've got a back pocket with some organisation. So let's have a look in there. So what have we got? We've got a power bank, a good thing to have if you're doing like city EDC stuff, and of course a corresponding power cable. That'll be handy because this bag does, as it suggests, perfectly fit a iPad Pro. That is the iPad in rose gold. That's my wife's, but we share it. And then the other pocket here has got just a notebook in it there. So that's an Owl Creek handmade notebook cover, by the way. And then there's this back storage compartment here, this zipper that goes along here. We'll open that, and that's a good space to keep things that you sort of want separate. So I've got some like Aquarium, hand sanitizer. I've got some lady spray, some human female attractant spray. And then I have some Hud Salve, which is like a lip balm if it's cold and you have dry lips. And then just in the front is a good place to keep a multi-tool, which is this Gerber center drive here. So that is a bunch of cool things you can keep in your nutsack. So this is my Frost River Simple Brief. This is my work bag that I carry every day at work and have been for about the last 6 years, I would suggest. This bag is mainly canvas. There's a little bit of leather detail, as in just that Frost River badge here, and then the leather grab handle. The strap is the same type of sort of heavy cotton strap as the nutsack bag, and the base is just canvas as well. It's thick, good quality canvas. This bag costs about $180 US. It's a fair bit bigger. It's probably the next size up in terms of actually being like a briefcase size bag. You can keep A4 documents easily in this, for example. Obviously this is extra, and so is the Maxpedition pouch. Brass here, US made. Very much, I'd say, even quality construction to the nutsack bag though. Like there's nothing on this that's more exceptional than the nutsack bag, and in fact the nutsack bag's got a couple of cool features like the leather base, for example. So in terms of your value, I think it's definitely there. It's at the very least equal to Frost River in terms of quality and what you get for your money, because Frost River do sell smaller satchels for about the same price as the nutsack satchel. So overall, if this type of bag speaks to you, which it does to me, I love this kind of stuff, then I'd really recommend, don't just default straight to Frost River. Have a look at what Nutsac have, and you might have something that's a little bit better priced and also with more leather on it. Like this one has more leather than lots of the competition from Frost River. So really, really good bags. Really highly recommend them, and they look like and they seem like they're going to be bomb-proof. Thumbs up.